Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farmers Dynasty, and we've had another update. There has been a few new things added to the game and a few changes made. And if you remember, in our last episode, I was hunting around trying desperately to find some work, and I found some work, and then they wouldn't speak to me, they wouldn't give me the job, it wouldn't come up. Turns out that there is a very specific reason for that. If we take a look here, we can see that my condition is 2, sleep condition is 42. Neither one is very good, right? And what you need to do... Oh, and now we're on 0. That's just great. You actually need to have above 50% on both of them in order to be able to get the quests. And it was that it would show the quest on the map, but you couldn't actually get the quest by talking to the person. The option wouldn't come up. Now, however, they have changed it so you don't even see the quest on the map. They won't show, if you use your right mouse button, the engineer's site, you won't see that there is a quest available until your condition is above 50% total. So now we know exactly how we need to be able to get those quests, so we can go and do that in the future. They've also added in a few extra things to the game. There is another new tractor that we can get, and we will take a look and see if we can find one. We got the farm market over there, farm machinery market. We're heading up to go and get our slurry spreader, so we can just pop in across over there and take a look at the dealership over that side and see if there's anything over there. I'm deliberately leaving my hunger as it is for now because I want to see what happens when we get to completely... Well, we are on completely 0, but I want to see if there's any sort of noticeable difference at any point. So we got a new tractor in the game, and we've also got a... Right, I can't run now. Running is no longer an option. We've got a new tractor. That one is over there. There is also a new baler available. There is a new baler. Rather than just the old baler that we had previously, there is now a new baler available. There's been some slight tweaks and alterations done to the weight ratios, I think, for the tractors and that, and the plows to make it a little bit easier. And it should be a bit easier to drive our tractor when we're plowing as well. So this is the new one here, this Linda right here. Is this the new one? It's not letting me go up to it. Have I got to eat in order to be able to do this as well? I'm curious now. I thought maybe that one was it. I don't know, there is another tractor. That's all I know at the moment is that there's another tractor available. Let's take a look in... Alright, let's go here. We're on 30... We'll ignore that. We'll eat some eggs. Let's eat a load of eggs and get our condition all the way back up. So we're full of eggs now. Is it now going to let us purchase something? Ah, there we go. Right, vehicle store. 76,000 for this one. 38,000. This is a 100 horsepower tractor. The Linda 94 EP. 38,000 euros and 76,000 social points, whereas the other one was 78,000. So this one's better. This one is better. It's like the halfway in between mark. There is a baler around somewhere. I don't know where it is, and there's another trailer as well. Although apparently the trailer is the same size as the other big one that already exists in the map, so it's not much of an improvement. But it's another option. We got another option for a trailer. So the plan is now I'm going to go and grab our slurry spreader, and I'm going to get that one back to the yard, and then we can... Well, we'll decide what we're going to do after that, because I'm kind of liking the idea of going and finding some more work. I know I said I was going to try and do some slurry spreading and that, but I like the idea of going and finding some more work. Now I know how it's working. Now I know how to do it. I think we'll have a good chance of doing this. And also, I've been told by a number of people that we can do delivery quests using the buses. We don't have to do it driving to the various different places, which is absolutely fantastic because it means that I can do them a lot faster. So we're definitely going to have a go at that as well, see if I can find some, and do another couple of delivery quests. There's a chest over here, quite close to the crossing, so we'll just stop and grab that one. They've also added in strawberries that they've added in. So I really like the idea of the strawberries. That does seem pretty cool, but we'll just open up this chest. What do we got? A perfume bottle, an expensive gift, and we've got a couple of beers, and then we've got some canned fish and some canned tomatoes. Oh, tomato soup. Right, that's good. So the perfume, we'll probably take that to the what's his name? John, is it? I think it's John. I want to say John. I really do. I'm sure it's John. But yeah, we'll take it to the guy and we'll sell it to him and get a little bit more cash. So cash is always good. The quest is now available. You know, there was a building quest that I wanted to get and I couldn't find it. It just didn't come up in the speech. That's now available. So I'm going to get back. We're going to get some sleep, and then we're going to head over there and we're going to do that building quest, and then we'll look around for some more. I'm not in the mood for doing a ploughing quest, funnily enough. I don't really want to do that. And we will, at some point this week, we will be doing, we're going to do slurry spreading first. I think we've got some slurry back at our yard, so we will do some slurry spreading, and then we will go and take a look at doing some, I don't know if we've got to do fertilizer separate or on top of, I'm not really sure. Sunflowers, nobody seems to own fields of sunflowers, so we can just drive straight through them without doing them any damage whatsoever, which is, it's kind of peculiar, but at the same time, it's also kind of useful. Is that another chest up there? I think that's one over there by the road. Because the, all the terrain and everything kind of disappeared for a moment. It may have just shown itself up briefly. Oh no, that's a rock, I think. Yes, that is a rock. That's not a chest, that's a rock. Not quite what we're after. Can I get through here? Yes, I can. Right. For a moment, I was worried. One thing that I'm hoping that they do improve upon fairly soon is that the way the camera is very kind of jerky as you move it around. And also, like, as you're traveling around, it does tend to flicker quite a bit here and there. And I know that they're working on it. I just hope that they work on it faster, because it does get irritating. And I know from the comments that several of you really don't like this whole flickering thing that it does as well. So the camera thing is, I mean, I believe it's a known issue anyway, so it's something that they're working on. Now, we're going to go and get some sleep, and then once we've got some sleep, we can get our chickens, and, we can deal with our chickens, we can get our eggs, and then we can also milk our cows and stuff like that. We can deal with all of it. So we get some sleep, beautiful night's sleep, and then, well, we got more eggs than we know what to do, so we're 192 on food. Ooh. Oh yeah, they've added more music as well. Although the music's quite loud. Not quite sure. Is that just like for a new day or something? Does it come up like that? I'm not really sure. There was some visual improvements to the chickens as well. I don't remember exactly what the visual improvements were to the chickens, but we got eggs. Well, we've now got golden eggs. Excellent! We now have the goose that lays golden eggs. We no longer have normal eggs. We have golden eggs. I like this. I like the golden eggs. I'm hoping that they're worth more. We will go and see if the eggs are worth more, because we have a bottle of perfume that we want to sell anyway. So maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to make ourselves a small fortune with our golden eggs. So let's just jump out through here. Close you. I do want to see how much we got. We're 94, 9%. It only started at 10%. We're hardly eating anything. And then in the cows, they're much the same. They're not eating a great deal. That's good. That is good. So we don't have to worry too much about them. We'll close that one up, and now we've got to do the milking. Now, the milking is the bit that takes the time. I only got 2 milk there, but it's golden milk again. We got more golden milk. Don't you dare. That cow is about to relieve itself on me. Anybody that's ever milked cows for a living will know that this is something that cows do, okay? They just do that. They will lift their tail up and anoint your head if you're daft enough to leave your head in the line of fire. You really don't want to do that. It's not a pleasant experience. Trust me, on this one, I do know from personal experience, it is not pleasant. Yeah, you really don't want to do that. They can also just, give you a shower as well, which is also equally pleasant, equally wonderful. I mean, if it's a cold winter's morning and you're milking cows, and then they give you the whole golden shower thing, at least it's warm. There is that to be said for it. At least it's warm. I can't think of any other benefits for a cow peeing all over you, but it is at least warm. It's probably not the best way to warm up, though, that there are other ways to go about it. Right, we have milked all of the cows. They are all happy. We're going to leave this door. We leave this door open, so it increases the ventilation in their little building that they've got there. And if we take a look here, we've got 49 milk now and 92 eggs. We've got 8 beers. We'll probably keep the beer, so we can drink that as we go along. Although, I am thinking maybe we should sell the beer. We'll see. How much is he going to give us for the beer? Now, they should have added mushrooms and wild strawberries into the game. Apparently it's not easy to spot the mushrooms. It is difficult to spot them, just like in real life. They have deliberately made it so it's difficult to find them. And I quite like this idea. Most often you will find them in the grass, the same as the strawberries. You will also find wild strawberries in the grass. Where we're going to find said strawberries and mushrooms, I really don't know. Are there any shrooms around? Are there any shrooms? You will have already seen that I put up a video called Mushroom Walker. If you haven't watched it, it's just looking at the demo that they've released. Basically, it's mushroom picking simulator. But there is a, well, yeah, I know, I laughed when I seen it first as well. I seen the preview for it. It did make me chuckle. Mushroom picker simulator, you serious? There's actually a lot more to it, and the game looks fantastic. It absolutely is stunning to behold. It is really well rendered. The graphics are beautiful. There is weather effects and all sorts. There's quests. There's all sorts of crafting and things like that. And it is really, really awesome. So I really strongly recommend you go and take a look.
Good to see you. Can I help you?
Right. We want to vehicle, seeds, fertilizer, building materials. Where can I sell good? That's all. No, we want to trade.
Care to trade?
Sure. What do you need?
I need money. I need money. Right, what are you going to give us? For 176 euros. That's not too shabby. He sells it to us for 264. You know these rings that you're selling here, dude? You know that we've actually, like, supplied some of them to you, don't you? You could give us a discount, couldn't you? I don't think he's going to, though. I think he's just going to be greedy on that. Right, so we get 4 euros for that. So if I was to bring that amount, or, well, we get 200 euros for all the milk that we've got. I'm going to sell 39 and sell those so that we've got 10 milks left. And then the beers, wow. Okay, beers we get 16 euros per beer. We're going to sell all of those. That's 128 euros. We get rid of those. The canned fish is not very much. No, not a great deal for those. Fishing rod, I'm going to keep hold of that. And then the eggs right there, 90 eggs is 36. No, I'm not going to do that either. Right, let's come out of here. We're done for now. Ciao, darling. We'll speak to you later. Yeah, the mushroom picker simulator, the mushrooms, they're the same models, basically. They look like that they're sharing models for this. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It is a genuinely awesome game, and I mean, it's just the demo, and if the demo is that good, then the game as a whole, I think, is going to be absolutely stunning, absolutely mind-blowing, awesome, incredible. So I really strongly urge you, go and take a look at that little demo, my playthrough of it, whereas I kind of get hopelessly lost and we hunt around. It's got a very unique style to it as well. I just want to see what this mushroom is worth.
Good to see you. Can I help you?
Care to trade?
Sure. What do you need?
Right. I need to sell my shroom. Seriously? That's it? 60.6 euros. I get 0.4 for the eggs. And we get the same food, but you don't get a great deal for those. Okay, so we're not going to make our fortune picking mushrooms in this game. However, the mushroom picker simulator, it's amazing. It is absolutely stunning. It really is. It's gorgeous. Yeah, go and have a look at it, all right? I can't really describe it strongly enough. I can't emphasize just how awesome I think it is. I did get hopelessly lost, and it was a little embarrassing, kind of the trying to figure my way through it, but I did eventually manage to puzzle my way through a lot of it, and rewards were to be had. It was great. We've got there's a Flegel trailer there. It doesn't look like there's anything new on this particular forecourt. We've got that vehicle there. I don't want to get that one yet, though. I mean, it has been recommended to me by people that I should buy this one, because then I can use it to collect building materials and take them back, and then I can improve my farmhouse rather than just living in it, kind of the grotty rundownness that we're living in at the moment. Now, I believe, where were we? There were quests there. They've moved the quests! Oh no! I had the quest right there. Now all the quests are up here. Plow the field. Fix one of the buildings. Right, I need to go to that bus stop up there so that I can go and find the fix the building. It's a fix the building quest that I want to do. Either that or a transport quest. I don't mind either or. One or the other. So we'll go up here to this particular bus stop, and then we'll run into town and we'll speak to people here. I know that I did say, we kind of tried to do this last time. And I did say that I was going to do some muck spreading this time. However, I now know how to get these quests, and I want to do the fix the building quest because I want to see how much it's going to be worth. It's got to be worth a fortune. All this work, all this effort that we've gone to just in order to attain the quest, it's got to be worth a fortune. Right. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, we can see the people there. And they've got the quests. The people with the quests. They got the quests. Right. I've got to be careful with this, I think, because I don't want to get the wrong one. It's not that one. That's to plow the field. The top one is fix one of the buildings. And, oh, they're both fix a building. Excellent. Right. Let's speak to you, sir. Mr. Alexander. Hi.
Good morning.
Very, very slow in between each bit of speech, and I'm really hoping that they improve that. I'm looking for work.
I'm
yes!
looking for work. Got anything for me?
That's the one I wanted.
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
200 euros. Seriously?
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Right, well, I got him, and I think Ava over here also has a quest. Okay, she looks like she's had a very, very rough night.
Hi.
Good morning.
No flowers as beautiful as you. Is there something I can help you with? That one.
Is there something I can help you with?
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
320 euros for this one.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Right, I've got 2 quests now. If I take a look, there's those there, but where are their farms? What? Repair for Ava. No. No. Where's your farm? I need your farm. Oh, is that it right there? Is it like right here in the marketplace? Are you kidding me? I think that it is right here in the marketplace that I've got to do this repair job, rather than having to go... I really genuinely believe it is. Look at this. We go in here. It's this one. Fantastic. I got to fix one of the buildings. All done. All done? Okay. Well, I'm assuming that is slightly bugged, but it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's free money and free social points. So I'm not going to complain overly bitterly about that one. That one was fairly simple to take care of. There you go.
Here's something for you.
No worries. What have you given me? 320 euros, 640 social points. Thank you very much. Right, now we're going to do the next one. I'm assuming it's going to be much the same. It's this building right here. Nope, I got to go around the back. Making us work for this one, we're actually going to have to walk around the back. Where is it? There it is. It's that one right there. This one... Oh, there we go. Fix one of the buildings. Quest updated. Check map for... Yeah, we got to go and speak to him now. I think all done. Yeah. Where is he? He's back over there. And we can go and turn this one in, so we get 200 euros this. So we have 540 euros just for wandering around the town with a hammer in our hands.
Here's something for you.
No worries, dude. It was an absolute pleasure. Oh, that is brilliant. That is a really, really easy way to go earning things. I like this. I do. Right, that one's the Plow the Field quest. I don't like Plow the Field quests. You know how I feel about the Plow the Field quests. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan in the slightest. So we've got this one. Oh, this is another Plow the Field quest. I have no more quests. Why are there no more? Oh, this is not good. My condition is nothing to do with my condition. My condition is fine. I am tip-top. Absolutely tip-top. It would appear that we do have a limit on the quests that we can do, or the number of quests that we can do in a single day. There is a Plow the Field quest over here, but it does mean, I think, that we would have to go and get our plow and bring it up here. And for the record, there is now, it's not just Plow the Field quests, they have now also added in some other quests, which are cultivation quests. There is now cultivate quests to do as well, not just plow quests. So we'll wander down here. We're gonna go back to the farm. So it's the only thing that we can do now. We have to go back to the yard, and we can sort of start dealing with some of our own stuff. There's our yard right there, so let's go to that one. Yeah, I think we will be trying out our muck spreader because, yeah, we can't really do anything else at the moment. There are no more quests. I'm not doing plowing. I'm going to have to do plowing here eventually, and I don't really want to do that either. So we'll do a little bit of plowing. We'll do a little bit of muck spreading instead. Now, somewhere on this yard, somewhere on this farm, I've got some stuff. This stuff right here. 31% stored. There, so it's a slurry tank. So I want to go to that one, which means I need to go and find... Oh, there it is. My tractor with all my machinery neatly put away. It's because it slides around like that I don't put it away. And I've got no intention of putting it away either. It's just going to stay sloppily chucked around the whole yard. This is just how it's going to be from here on in. Now, I need to get this spreader underneath that spout there. So what I'll do is I'll bring this one round here. I'm assuming that we're doing this right. I'm just making an assumption. There's a great big ditch there. Okay, I wonder if we can get stuck on that. I hope not. We'll bring this one up round here. This is what I mean by the flickering. It's as soon as you go like under wires and stuff, the camera judders around and it flickers, and it's really quite unpleasant to look at. So I can really understand why people don't like that, and it's enough to stop people from playing this game. So I'm really hoping that they fix this bit soon, because it's really unfortunate. I'm personally, I don't like to see it. This fills up automatically, so we're going to keep going. How much does it put in here? That's on... Oh, 31%, 3,000 kilos of manure. This thing isn't even full. This one takes, well, looks like 10,000 kilos of manure, which is an awful lot considering the size of the muck spreader. How do we start fertilization? So if I do cruise control and then start fertilization, it doesn't spread very wide, so we'll sort of do it like this. And also, I've no idea if it's actually... Oh, it is. It's going 4% on manure. It is working. Right. If I don't really know which is the best way to go about doing this. So if I sort of do it like that, I can't zoom out any further than this, which is a bit of a shame. Let's do it like that. So we'll go up across the middle, and then we'll... once we spin round again, we'll kind of see how it's progressing and see what it looks like. There we go. Oh, stop. Steady. Bring it on round. I don't want to be spreading too much. I see. There is a slight colour change on the field. You can just notice it. You got to be a bit careful with where you're going, I guess, so that you can kind of notice it a bit more. 16%, so it's definitely spreading. It's just that I can't see where I've been. I'm thinking that maybe I should cultivate or plough the field first, and then I'd be able to see it better. Let's go right round the edge. If we do around the edge first, we'll be able to see things a little bit clearer. Alright, it'll certainly help us. It'll mark it all out. Come on down this way. I would like to be able to plough these two fields in together, but I don't think that's a possibility. I don't think you're able to do such a thing. Which does... It kind of makes it a little bit more difficult for us. It's a bit of a shame. I would very much like to be able to do that. Now, if I come up here, you can see there's a bit there where I think I already spun round. Okay, the manure is 33% spread. I think I'm covering it reasonably well. I don't really know how well I'm covering it, but it does seem to be doing the job. If I can just kind of stay next to... you can just make out this kind of darker piece on the field. I did weave around a little bit there, so I've kind of messed it up in places. But if we can try and stay in a reasonably straight line... I mean, it's working really well. I'm quite pleased with this. I think the fertilizer spreader we've got to do after we've done the ploughing. So once we've done this, we'll then have to do some ploughing. We're almost half done for manure spreading. We probably won't do all of it with manure. We'll probably do this, and then we'll plough the fields. And once we've ploughed the fields, then we'll see about adding manure on afterwards. I don't know if that's the best approach to it, but I don't really want to wait for the cows to produce a load more manure before we start working this field. We want to get this done so that we can get it planted. I was considering planting one of the fields with grass and then one of the fields with like barley or wheat or something. I'm thinking now that I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with two crops in here. Canola, definitely. We're definitely going to... Right, the container is now empty. So we have 59% on here, which is... It's okay. 59% coverage is okay. We could do with more. It's difficult to get an even coverage with this creature. It really is, because you can't see very well where it's gone, and he also does go quite fast. So we'll just bring this one down over here. I'm going to park it right down here close to the slurry pit. Right about here, I think. We'll unhitch you there. And then come out through. So our next task needs to be plowing that field. We've run out of manure. We've used up all the manure that we had. So we're not going to worry about getting some more of that. I do want to see if we can cultivate without having to plow. I got a feeling that we won't be able to, though. So we'll just test this very, very quickly. We back up here. Put you on. And it lifts you up. Bring you over here. So let's just bring it out into the field. And like that. And then lower machine. Like that. You are cultivating the soil that has not been plowed. You will grow less crops. Right, so it does work, but you grow less crops. Right. We'll keep that in mind. So, not for these fields here, we're going to plow them. But because we can still do it, it does say less crops, but you can still do it. I'm actually seriously considering just cultivating the big field that we went and bought. That might be a better option, I think. If we can do that, it's going to end up saving us a whole load of time, because we know that this plowing is going to take a while, especially on that big field. So, I mean, obviously I'd like to go and get a big plow. That would be much better if I could get that. So we'll just lift this one up, bring it over, swing it in round like that, and lower it down. Now, apparently it is now easier to plow. So we will see. We'll lower it down, dump it in the ground. I'm plowing in the wrong direction at the moment. So let me just, I can't do it. I just cannot bring myself to plow in the wrong direction. I need to, you can't plow into the field because then you don't have a rut to drive in. You've got to plow away from you. You've got to plow towards the outside edge of the field. So we bring this one over here like this, and then we'll lower it down. Drop it down there like that, and we're away. Right, that's more like it. Although I've missed a little bit of wheat stubble on the very edge. That's all right. We'll get the very edge of it with the cultivator when we come on round. I would very much like to see them add in the ability to join fields together, because then I could just turn this into a bigger field. Just wondering if we should do 2 separate crops. No, we won't. We're not going to do 2 separate crops. We're just going to do the crop that we're going to do the same crop in both fields. It's just going to be. It's going to make it a lot easier if we do that. So we've done canola. We've done wheat. So I've got to decide: do I want to do barley, or do I want to do what do you call it? Not lupine. Peas. I'm seriously considering doing some peas because the price for peas is pretty good. So if we do peas, we'll get a whole load of money for it. However, barley, the price is fairly good for that as well, and then you also get all of the straw. So we've got the baler, and we've got the baled trailer, so we could deal with all of that. We could do it like that, and sell the barley, sell the bales, get a load of money. Or we could do peas down here, and then we could take the cultivator. I'm trying to think of all the names. I've suddenly forgotten all the names. You wouldn't think that I've been a farmer for half my life. We're going to take we can take the cultivator up to the big field, and we can just cultivate that field rather than doing anything else to it. We won't worry about doing any plowing up there. We will just cultivate it, and then once we've cultivated that field, we will then plant it with barley. And then that one's right next to the dealership for straw and for the barley as well. And we can also then come down here, and in this field down here we will grow peas, and we can take those up. And then we don't have long distances to haul the straw. When we've done the straw in here, it should make life a little bit easier for us. So those are kind of the 2 options that we've got, and I just need to consider now which one is going to be the best one for us and which is going to make us the most money. Because we kind of need some money. There's only so many quests, it would appear. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting loads of quests, which is a real shame because I would like to get lots more. They have made some drastic improvements to this tractor. It doesn't pull sideways anymore with the plow. I'm no longer getting dragged into the trench that I'm making. So it does mean that the plowing job is a lot easier. We still, however, have to do it ourselves, which is a little bit disappointing. It does mean that we are still unable to set somebody else doing the plowing while we go off and continue traipsing around the countryside, getting jobs and speaking to people and just generally being friendly with folk. We can't do that. We've actually still got to work for a living. I don't know if you can hear it, but I still have a lot of work being done in the background by my neighbours, and so it may be coming through. It may not. I really don't know at this point. Let's just bring this one over here, and we can start going up this side. Yeah, I think we will finish this ploughing in the next episode, and then after we've done that, we will see if we can find some more quests. I would like to be able to do some more... I'd like to actually be able to do some repair jobs rather than just sort of waltzing up to somebody and saying, "Hi, can I repair this? Now give me money." Which is basically what we did. We didn't do anything at all. We just took their money. And whilst it's good, I don't mind people giving me money. I'm more than happy to be a charity case. I don't really want to be a charity case all the time. I would like the feeling that I've actually earned some of the money that I walk away with. So it'd be nice if we could find some more quests and actually do something. And I really want to do some more delivery quests, only this time using the buses. Should be a lot quicker. We can go and get our dodgy packages. Hey, dude, I'm here for the package. You got the package ready? Yes, the package is here. Please deliver it. Quickly and discreetly. I don't really know why the package is such... It does seem a very dodgy affair. I really don't know what we're doing around here, but I suspect that this entire region is being run by some sort of drugs overlord. And yeah, we've got a drug kingpin here somewhere, and he's basically running the show. And we're just being one of his runner boys. That's all we're being a runner for a drug lord. Not really sure that's a road that we want to go down, to be honest. We will see. We'll see if it pays off. Does crime pay? This is the question that Frithgar is asking himself these days. Does crime pay? And at the moment, it pays about 200 euros per job. So, sort of pays. Well, I've reached sort of... yeah, but you remember the nice, neat, tidy plough lines that we had last time? We're not having neat, tidy plough lines this time. It's much more of a mess this time. So we've got a triangle here, and then we've got a triangle over the other side as well. We didn't get any straight lines anywhere. It's a little bit disappointing compared to last time, but still, it's alright. We are still doing the job. We'll finish this in tomorrow's episode. It shouldn't take very long, and then we can cultivate it, and then we're going to go and get the seed drill. Actually, no, we might try and put fertilizer on it first. See if we can do that. You can actually see where we put manure on this field. So maybe we could do the manure before we cultivate. We do the ploughing and then do manure spreading and then get the cultivator going over the top of it. Not really sure. I think we've got options here. I don't think we have to just do it like into the stubble. It's going to make it a lot easier if we don't have to do it into the stubble, because as you've seen, it was very, very difficult to see what we were doing in the stubble. So I'm quite pleased with the fact that it shows up as well as it does on the ploughed ground, because that gives us extra options. Anyway, that is all I got time for today. So if you enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.